Okay, we have our new colony supervisor around. She's obviously getting a bunch of construction done.
A new message.
Trader, communication. Oh, probably leaving. But let's see what we can do here. Good buy price for some of these ores, but I want to start keeping some of these higher level ores. The thing of it really is like I said, the stuff's limited. There's no infinite ore supply. Later on in the game, you'll have to just start buying this stuff from the merchants, but right now, it's keeping us in the black. It's keeping us nice and well funded, keeping our somewhat war machine well lubricated. So I'm not really too itchy about keeping this stuff, but I don't want to sell it all. If that makes any sense. Okay, good enough there. A bit of a budget, but we already tapped out for personnel. So that's kind of the problem, is we've kind of overspent our personnel budget, and we're already kind of broke. So that's what we're going to have to do for now. As we get more people, we'll get more taxes, we'll get more trade going on. It's going to be a lot less of a problem, but it is right now. We probably should have waited. We kind of had things figured out, so not super critical that we got the most expensive one off the bat, but I'm always happy to have them on site. Yeah, 4 asteroids, 0 stress, that's awesome. You can tell they're high class. And you can also feel out what these guys are good at and what they do, but buying the information is just so much easier. Okay. Ugh. I just paid you. Keep tapping my budget. Okay, so 0. Let's do another check. 18. So we were at 1667 not too long ago, and now it's 1827. So it's getting better. Again, the real idea of we really wanted to emphasize that sort of a thing as an economic, a real rational way to get money. The important thing is that we build it more residential. So I might do that, but I need more money in my construction budget first. Let's go ahead and do one more ore run. You should be empty, right? Yeah, you are. Okay. We're going to do one more ore run just to make sure that we get all the things to our main HQ. And I won't be able to build my battle station or Spacedock.
You have a new message.
Leaving your sector. Is in your sector. Leaving your sector. Okay. Yeah, the Veer attack is coming back down in price, so I think we sold it at a good time. I don't really have any other commodities for sale. Now, what we could also do is we could start producing missiles, and we could sell that as well. That's not a bad choice. But right now, yeah. Sorry, I'm out of vehicle budget. Let's add another 5 fighters. So what are we sitting at here? 25 assault fighters, 3 scout ships. Vehicle fund low, yeah. Noted. What was I going to say? All these vehicles, again, are not heavy hitters. These aren't Planet Destroyer class vehicles. They're not really going to cause a whole lot of ruckus, but they're going to be good diversionary while hopefully my land base and my land defense are actually doing the damage. So we have anti-missiles, that's great. These things are not 100% accurate. Let's see here. Prolonged customer research has shown that automated defenses are the most cost-effective way of protecting deep space installations. These high-quality pods are your major defense against enemy missiles. Each pod comes equipped with its own military standard laser state-of-the-art sensors. The sensors track any incoming missiles and target them before subjecting them to high-intensity fire. Due to their compact size, the individual accuracy of the pods is low, but can be improved by building several pods on each asteroid. Same thing, just like I said before. We should have a good amount of resources. Yep, not too shabby, already built up. I really want to start tapping that Traxium. Even if I sell it, that's another really good investment. Get this down to 30 again. Okay, now we have some money in our construction budget and she can actually do her work. So, more importantly, when does she get paid? She gets paid on the 25th. That's important. We should keep that in mind whenever we can. The days go by pretty quick, but I think we'll be okay as long as we just keep a good mindful eye set of that. Transport should be here. Look at that. Load it up. That Titanium's going to bring a nice chunk of change. Now, the more important thing is we should be really thinking long term. We should be thinking about what kinds of ships we want to build, what kind of resources we want to hang on to, but without buying the plans, I don't know how much it costs to build some of that stuff. Yeah, I got it. Vehicle fund low. Again, another nice thing. It's like working with someone, and some of the AI is written in this game so well that it actually keeps you pretty
Incoming
well.
coded
Yeah,
message
that's
from
fine.
agent.
I don't have any money for agents.
Incoming coded message from Tetracorp.
Let's just see for giggles what that colony supervisor looks like. Ross Goodman. A little cheaper, but let's see what it says. Tetracore rating of 9. That's interesting, but we don't have any of the information on him. So I really wouldn't be interested in dropping one and just picking up another, but it's still cool to know exactly what you've got around for resources.
You have a new message.
I didn't catch that. Now available. Yep. Yep and yep. The interesting thing when it comes to the colony advisors. Uh-oh. Did my game just crash? Oh! Oh, thank God, I thought the game crashed. Speaking of...
Warning.
Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Save. Yes. We're gonna save in 2 slots. Oh God, I almost had a heart attack. I thought my game crashed. Okay. What was the message? Trader available for business. Okay, astrophobia. I'm hoping someone will tell me what I need to do to fix that. And before the disease truly breaks out, let's get all these ores out. Yep. I do medical officer communication. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I was trying to explain earlier. Chief medical officer on colony, blah blah blah, requires Starbalm urgently. So let's go and buy Starbalm. We just paid her because it's the 4th now. Starbalm. Nope. Biofort, SWAT, nope, no Starbalm. See, this is where this gets a little tricky, is having these extra commodities on hand can be really important. Especially considering now I just can't buy any. There's none available. It doesn't have to be exact, but there we go. Let's go ahead and refuel our vehicle fund, just get those finished. I know I don't need that much. That should be more than enough for that. There we go. Now we're actually getting our cashy money. Let's do a quick check. 1920 I think is the answer. Nope, hang on. There we go. 1928. So yeah, we're still getting more money. That's good. When, like I said, mid-late game, you're getting a ton of cash. You're just cranking out vehicles. And one of the problems is you don't have any of the ores to back it up. So that gets a little... Oh, hey, a planet. I wish I had a construction budget. I would love it so much. Okay. Now, I think this is the last of the ores here. But let's take a look. Now, just like the random events that we've had before that said, hey, you have more ore here estimated than you originally thought, or you have less, it's important we don't just demolish all the mining. That's an important thing. We don't just demo everything. We keep that stuff on hand. So here's what we're going to do. This is mostly protected. That's good. We're going to turn this into a residential complex so we can get more money from more taxes. So let's do this. I'm going to add just 2 more. And we'll let her deal with all the other support structures. We're not going to worry about anything else. She can worry about life support. She can worry about food. Oh. Astrophobia contained. Fantastic. It's one of the things that can happen. Trader ready for business. Great, great, and great. Don't need Starbalm anymore. Let's do some trading. Ores, and information. Thank you. Watered silk, abstract sculpture, biofort, SWAT. Yeah. I'm hesitant to go for any big item stuff. If they were selling corn or water, perfect. I'll gladly buy that stuff up, but I just don't have the resources right now. Okay, those two other assault fighters are ready, which means exhaust the vehicle budget, bump up the personnel budget, and let's count to 2, 1, 2. Okay, she didn't tap the whole thing, so that's good. That made sure that we were paying her on time. What'll happen is with back pay, is it'll immediately deduct from the account. Oh, I'm full of storage. Let's do this. And I don't mind selling a bunch of those other ores and such. Are you the ore guy? You are not. You are, though. So she's buying it slightly less than the Federation price, which is fine. Let's get these all to like 30, 40, something like that. I'm keeping both of those. I don't have a ton of that. I know I need Draconium for my space station. Yep, the Celium, all that other stuff is really good for these low-level things, but I need some of those other ones for better ships.
You have a new message.
Thank goodness. And the better ships, the other thing, ship build capacity available. Yeah, that's fine. The other thing about the ships is not only the firepower, but the distance, the way they can travel and how far they can travel without refuels. The thing is, some of these larger maps can be just massive. You can play this game for days, and heck, I might have to take a break in a few hours just to wrap this up anyway, just as a single, chunk. But when you really start this off with a massive, massive map, which is fun to do, I mean, you can really take some time with this. It just gets a little daunting because there's a lot to manage. There's a lot going on, and again, not a bad thing. It all depends on your playstyle.
You have a new message.
Just bump that up again. Good. Later on, it'll be a lot less, oh god, refill the personnel budget. But again, like I said, until we really get a good foothold economically, yeah, we could do some residential here as well. So let's just do 1 and 2. And I'll do another screen protector there. About there is good. And can I do another anti-missile pod? Nope. I know I've got some cash, so let's just do this. Great, and I'm going to let her take care of everything there. And the real point is I don't want to overexpand. Same thing internally. Internal overexpansion can be just as bad as over external expansion. Let's get these down to 300. Now, the second I hit the go button, this is going to load it all into the freighter. So what I can do is I can also do this. Load it back up from the transporter. And then come back here and resell down. Now the thing is, these stay here until I hit the go button, I believe. So the benefit is I can kind of use the transport as storage if you really need storage. And again, you can only sell, you can't buy. 158,000 credits. Perfect. Did I ever build all the defenses over here? I did not. It has screen protection, which is good. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3.
Warning.
4. And then another screen generator, if I can even afford it. I can. And let's do a little more residential. Resi block. 1, 2. Perfect. Great. So our 3 outlying colonies or asteroids or whatever are now more residential based. I'm happy with that. Always keep the personnel budget nice and fat whenever you can. So she's going to have a little difficulty until 26 days from now, to which I'll be able to get that ore money, dump that right into my construction budget. Yeah, I need about 250,000 credits to do a good landing, to get up a good base, for me to be safe and feel good about it too. Okay, hang on, I missed some things here. Astrophobia. Yep. No longer available, fine. Star Bomb again, fine. Fine, okay. Oops, wrong button. Please tell me someone has Star Balm. You won't have Star Balm. And I know you won't have it, because we just checked. Yep. Do you have Star Balm? Super Shellac. Too expensive. No, thank you. Oh, krill. What's the price on this? Oh, going up. Yeah, see here. Let me use that again as an example. Even though you're not getting as much money back when the market goes up and down like that, you're still getting almost double your money back. So double your investment, no matter how it slices, isn't a bad plan. And even though we're not sitting on cash, krill isn't a bad thing to buy. But the price is high, and I don't have a ton of money, so I'm kind of out of luck at the moment.
Warning.
Yeah, good. Hurry up and depart already.
You have a new message.
Oh, good. Astrophobia contained. I'm delighted by that information. Thank you. This game is a lot of possibility, and really it's all about your gaming style, how you play, how you operate, how everything. You can expand really quick, build really frail little colonies and such that don't have a lot going for them, or you can really take the time and make sure that everything's a fort, like everything's bunkered down tough. And it gets pretty cool to see, especially other players, with how they operate. Some people might expand out and get 6 colonies real quick, set them up right away. Not a lot of thought, not a lot of thinking about it, no defense. Oh, what's this now? Well, let me go Taj again. Let's make sure we still have that. How do we check? Is it this? Mikotaj. Yeah, the more you interact with them, the more you'll be able to see about what they have. Oh, treaties and pacts. Here we go. Mikotaj, 2497. Oh yeah, we got some time on that. And then this will also say any treaties in between. Yeah. So what we can see is a non-aggression pact, a date signed, and a days remaining. We don't know what the whole what it all is. We don't know if it's no weapons, we don't know if it's no agents, we don't know any of that. Okay. Let's do a check on money. 0. 0.
Incoming code
2097. Okay, we're getting a really nice increase. A few $100 every tick might not sound like a lot, but man, that's what makes the money. Well, it's at least what pays the bills. Agent Yasmin or... Okay. Bigger bang for fewer bucks. So let's read the additional information. Never mind trigger happy. Orgola is fast gaining reputation from being something of a loose cannon. She tends to blow things up in gay abandon and is not unknown for her to exceed her mission parameters, causing diplomatic incidents if nothing worse. She's a conscience-free zone, willing to work on any number of dubious contracts and having done a considerable number of missions against those federal agencies concerned with diplomatic/welfare work between the various federal cultures. It's also a matter of public record that she worked for the KOC, the KKK. Yes, they're still around. Conservative Party. Wow. Oh, the Knights of Columbus, the KKK, and the Conservative Party. Wow. Alright. As regards personal likes and dislikes, Orgola has few, and those do not affect her work. The most that could fairly be said is that she is more effective against Terrans and less effective against your team. Yeah, so Terrans. So if you play a multiplayer game, I believe you're all representatives of Tetracorp. I've never played a multiplayer game of this, and I would absolutely love to.
You have a new message.
What's his deal? Probably leaving. Nothing is of interest right now, thank you very much. Okay. Everything should be growing very nicely when it comes to our income, considering we boosted the residentials on 3 of our planets. Oh yeah, we went from I think 500 to 850. So that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and capture that planet. That's making me nervous. It's just sitting there. Who's brown? Regillian? See a Regillian craft. The thing is, we haven't been in contact with anyone else either. I'm also going to want a spy satellite, so let's get that taken care of. Whoops, missiles. You need a missile bay. Here's the thing that stinks about missiles, is you need a missile bay to not only build the missiles, but to also contain the missiles. If you lose your missile bays, you lose access to all the missiles. The missile storage is destroyed. You're done. You lost all your missiles. So it gets a little delicate. Like ships, you can fly around and put them up into space or whatever. You know, have them patrol a planet or moving around. But the second you lose all your missile bays, you're done.
Incoming message.
Supervisor, new colony request? Absolutely. She will just ask, hey, you've got a new planet. I'm not taking care of it. Can I take care of it? Yep, absolutely for sure. Good amount of dragonium. That's good. Lots of other stuff we can make missiles with, which is also good. So let's take a look at her stress real quick. 0%. Awesome. So,
incoming
yeah, she can leave. That's fine. No love lost there. That's fine. We're going to bunce this up to 90. Get that as close as we can. Let's do this. How much longer? Oh, I keep clicking on the missile facility. Satellites. Dink. And dink. Now the problem is we've been taking our time fairly turtle-ish without doing a whole lot of attacking or pursuing. We do have several options when it comes to that, but I really like this game building it like I have, build a real empire of it, and then really go from there. Like have a massive mega fleet and just run over everybody, just stomp everyone flat. Like that's a lot of fun for me. Okay, so what we'll set up is we'll set up mining ops, defenses, and probably I'll just throw down like 4 civilian resi towers.
You have a new message.
And then we'll just have her figure out support and everything else. So you can have this be as hands-on or hands-off as much as you like.
Incoming coded message from Tetracorp.
I'm not interested in another supervisor. Okay. Let's take a quick one more look. Oh yeah, we're getting some serious cash now. Let's set that there, so 0.
You have a new message.
2,000, almost 2,200. Dink. Exactly 2,200. That's perfect. That just got us our new vehicle construction budget.
Warning.
And in addition to that, I want my Spacedock. Now, realistically, I'm not too sure what hardpoints need to be put on. The Spacedock only sits on this asteroid. So building these chaos bombs or other things that attack planets don't make a whole lot of sense to me. But I want at least something decent. So let's see, it's just money, right? How about 2 plasma cannons, 3 plasma cannons, and what do I have for armor? Shield 30? Let's do something like this. I think that's not a bad shake. And we do the plus, and there we go. And 110 days to build. And I didn't even check how much that even costed. But that's going to come straight out of vehicles. So we're going to do something like this. Let's cut this down a month. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure we're going to have to dump more money into it, but the point of the matter is you don't build those on every single... Oh, hello. You don't build those on every single biofort, huh? On every single asteroid. They get way too expensive and the effectiveness really doesn't matter. Again, I'm not really trying to keep every single one, but I want it to be as good as possible. I'm going to check those in a second. I need... What was it? Star Balm? Oh crap, I forgot. Space sickness. Yep, that's what I needed. So I just need a little out of the construction budget. Boop. Great. Was that not it? Maybe I needed SWAT. Anyway, while we're here, let's check on a couple of these cheap things. Oh, perfect price. Perfect price. How about beers? Oh, that's our money. How did that go? 6,000? 4,500? That'll triple easily. So let's do a little investing, shall we? Max. Organic corn on the cob. Yeah, no thanks. Kulos cheese. The kulos, a handsome, shaggy, ox-like animal with horns, as impressive as the Barakadas own. Small amount of milk, since their calves wean in about 72 hours, so it takes a long time to get enough to make this strong-tasting, incredibly nourishing cheese. Highly recommended for anyone recuperating from illness, and thus highly sought after by private healthcare clinics all over the universe. That's very interesting. Huh. Unfortunately, the price isn't, so we're not going to worry about that. Oh, holy crap. She kicked it off in a hurry. I'm just going to wait till these things build and get an idea of what the crap. Yep, good resources. Was there any radiation here? Yeah, but she'll probably take care of it. I'm sure the real thing is what'll happen is if we just left her alone.
You have a new message.
Very good. That's... What kind of power plant is that? Oh, it's a solar genny. Okay, so here's the deal. When it comes price per price, they generate 2 megawatts and they cost 500. These generate 8 megawatts, they cost 1500. Price per price, these are just as effective, but they'd be $500 cheaper. Not a bad thing. Again, it's still my theory. I want to build as many all over the place as possible, sort of a thing, but that's not a bad choice. Hang on. Yeah, I totally lost sight of my construction budget. Spacer salmonella contained. Okay. Apparently I bought the wrong thing twice. This has been a very peaceful game of Fragile Allegiance. I'm kind of worried. Anyway, let's talk about what we want to do for expansion. What we can really do is we can try to send out ships. We can send out agents. What we can also do is we can just put engines on the ship, or on the ship. Duh. We can put engines on the asteroid, and they'll just fly. We'll just fly them around. That's a good way to bring all of our base, all of our missiles, and one of the things we can even do is we can take the asteroid and just ram it into another asteroid, if we really didn't want to deal with it. Oh wow, she set up mining. Oh, okay. Let me guess, that's storage. Yep. And what's this? Air pros. Power store. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Message from agent.
We are gonna. How much money do I have? Just enough for 4 of these things. So let's at least get some basics. 1,
you have a
2,
new
3. She'll take care of the power requirements for that, so I'm not worried about that. There. Oh, what's the problem here? Food? Yep, she's taking care of it. Awesome. So we should be having like, yeah, 600, 700, 800. Those are the kinds of things. Yeah, this is what kind of makes me nervous, but she's got it dialed in. She's building more solars. The emptiness of space. Are we still building? Oh, need more funds. Okay. Let's just take care of that right away. 65 days. We're a little shy of halfway through that. Yeah, it's expensive. We put a bunch of heavy machinery on it. But the benefit is, once that's done, we'll be able to start building some more advanced fighters. Federal transport, I don't really think I have anything for you this go-around. Let's do another, ore run. Non-aggression pact signed. Mikotaj and the Bracata. I'm just going to start making up names because I'm not pronouncing it right at all, I'm sure. You have information for me? Yes, you do. Jesse, that's why you're my favorite. the information is almost as important as some of these other commodities, because they can prevent you from making a stupid mistake. So let's see here. That price was still going down, wasn't it? It kind of looked like it bottomed out. I kind of took a risk, but that's okay. Yeah, that stuff's coming back. I could sell a pharmaceutical, and I will, because that's a good price. Doubled my investment on pharmaceuticals. You could spend the whole game just buying pharmaceuticals. Let's beef this up a little bit, huh? Perfect. Okay, now this planet is still careening towards my other planets, you can tell.
Warning.
By the arrow here, but the... Hello? Vehicle fund low, okay. Okay. Hang on. Construction fund. Federal transporter arrived. Needs more money. Detect an outbreak of astrophobia. I think I have the cure for that.
Warning.
Oh, it's in the new colony already? Really? Okay. Let's get to trading. I need Star Balm. Yep, you won't have it. That's right. Oh, I don't have the medical facilities. That's the problem. I was like, I totally have that. What the crap? Let's cancel that for now. Our vehicles can wait. So she's probably built a medical facility immediately. Yep, which she did. Pleasure Dome, of course. Screen generator, I built. Which is probably a bad idea now that I'm thinking about it, considering we don't have any enemies within...
You have a new message.
Yeah, you're leaving. That's fine. Oh, yeah, because this is so far back anyhow. But that's okay. Let's check our budget. How much are we making per tick here? So 0... 23? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. When that starts hitting 5,000, you know, a tick or whatever, that's really how this pays off.
Coded message from
Agent Gorgeous. Okay, astrophobia contained. Sometimes it's not contained. There's a fair chance. I won't say great, but there's a fair chance your emergencies won't be just taken care of by themselves. But that's more important. Did I read that wrong? Maybe they left. Oh, anyway. Sometimes they won't just take care of themselves, and that could be devastating. Because you could just lose a whole colony because of sickness. So that's why always get the medical facilities online first. I'm amazed they got sick that quickly. The radiation wasn't even that bad. No, but I guess it doesn't much matter. Vehicle fund low. You know what else is low? This chick's paycheck. This reminds me a lot of Startopia with micromanagement and how to play. Startopia, absolutely another one of my absolute favorite RTSs. I'll sit down and play that for just hours. And this also really reminds me of like Civilization. Like I can't sit down and play Civilization because I will play it for days. And not a bad thing. It's a quality game. Like I'll go play Civ 2. Like it's that quality of a game, and the way it was built and architected is just so good. But still to point, it's still a game that takes a bloody fortnight to get through one thing. And the even thing that's more painful is if you're playing with someone else. Then, ugh, take your turn already. I need to see what my cities are producing. They're producing the same crap as last turn. Don't worry about it. You kind of have that conversation. It's like, oh man, get out a jolt and some pop rocks. We're gonna be here a while. Okay, we're gonna wait for this thing to show up.
Warning.
Radiation leak. FZWZ40. Okay, let's get this on its way. What a radiation leak does is it adds a little more... Yep, alright, this one's tapped. What a radiation leak does is it releases a little more radiation into the atmosphere. So you have to add more radiation filters. So Z40. Or 740? That was it. guess not.
You have a new message.
Let's take care of payroll, because I know you're going to need that soon. More vehicle, more construction. We're doing quite nice on the cashy money now. So let's see here. What can we do about some of these things we purchased? I know that'll get higher. I know that will too. Awesome. Really, when these things are under 10,000 bucks, that's when I investigate the price. Yeah, we'll wait on that. I'm not in a rush. Ship build capacity available. Fantastic. And hopefully that
Incoming
means...
coded message from agent.
Nope, still building. Like I said with the missiles before, if they blow up your missile pods, or your missile silos... Yeah, your missile silos. If you had missiles in it, they're gone. If you lose them all. So you can build these all around the planet. And it's just, you have to keep the last one alive and you'll be okay. Same thing with the ships. If you lose your ship bays, they're just done. Hello? There we go. Good. So what's our fleet now? 33 and 3. Pretty soon I want to shift gears into higher ships. A little more effective, like actual combat fighting ships. But right now I'm still pretty contented with what I'm going on. It's a funny sound.
You have a
Okay.
new message.
Requesting target. Agent available for missions. Yep, and yep. Okay. Let's take a look at these agents. Reynold. Malik? Malachek? Yeah, let's go with that. I always just read additional information. I don't even read their bio. Something of a bargain, Malachek. One of the older and more experienced operatives around, he has a lasting friendship with the Artemia, although he is still prepared to work against them, and has an equally deep hatred for the Mauna, and most unusually the Arcanians, who will drop his prices accordingly. Malachek, I'm mispronouncing it. It's okay. Takes on the most lethal missions with as much enthusiasm, and he does a simple espionage task, and is refreshingly free of egomania. This could be, as has been suggested by the gossip pages, the result of too many years of Arabica abuse. Or it could be just supreme professionalism and naturally free and easy approach to life. Who knows? I'm assuming that's a drug. Okay, let's see what you have. Treating information, satellite signal recon, APV delivery. Yes, that's how that's done. Fatal building sabotage. That'll actually destroy all the life support structures on an asteroid. Missile defense, ship defense, construction, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I need an agent that will just get me asteroid information. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for here. Speaking of which, how are we doing on miscellaneous? Asteroid engines. That's what gets fun, using asteroid engines. It's exactly as I mentioned before. We'll just use our whole thing as a vehicle just to get around. These mine technologies are now less important, considering most of my mining is tapped.